We've been talking about doing personal planning for pastors, and we've been talking about the idea of every once in a while planning a lifetime, every year planning a great year, every month planning a great month, every week planning a great week, and every day planning a great day. Now I'd like to talk with you a little bit about planning a great year. One of the things I want to encourage you to do early on, and that's before the calendar year begins, is to put the chunks of time that are going to be required from your life, for your life, on the calendar. What are these chunks that I'm talking about? Well, a couple of things that for sure need to be there. One, your vacation with your family needs to be blocked out on the calendar, communicated to everybody that needs to know that, and particularly your family. One of the important things is for your family to know, all right, this time chunk, this vacation, my pastor parent is going to be available, and I'm going to be able to spend some time with them. That's a critical component. One of the other things that I'd like to suggest that you put on your calendar is the schedule of events from your children's lives. Find out early on, all right, when is high school graduation? When are the ball games? When are the recitals? When are the chorale presentations? Those kinds of things. Superimpose those events onto your calendar and do whatever you can to block out or to defend them so that you can be in attendance there. Now, I know that's a challenge. I know that there are other things that sometimes will accumulate in priority, that they need to supersede those kinds of things, but I'll tell you one thing. If they're not on your calendar, you won't even remember the idea of renegotiating. And here's what I mean by that. Let's say you get a phone call from someone who would like to meet with you, and you don't have the soccer game that's 4 o'clock on Tuesday afternoon on your calendar. You look at Tuesday afternoon, they say, how about 4 o'clock? You say, it's perfect, I'm available. And you put the appointment in place, and then the morning of, your child says, say, are we going to see you at the soccer game tonight? And you go, oh, I could have had a V8, or I could have made that soccer game. Now, how do you defend that? Well, put those things on your calendar, and now when you get that phone call saying, can you meet me 4 o'clock on Tuesday, you say, let me check. You check the calendar and say, oh, I have a previous engagement. Is there another time that would work? And if so, go for it. If not, now you've made an informed decision as opposed to a default decision, and you could get to choose whether to go with this appointment, go with the soccer game. You're in control. That's the important consideration. You've made the call based upon the priorities. But if those things are not on your calendar, you will never do the comparison. So I'd like to encourage you to put all kinds of things on your calendar. Not that you'll necessarily make all those things, but you'll be informed and renegotiate. The important thing here is this. That person who wants to meet 4 o'clock on Tuesday may be equally able to meet 8 o'clock Wednesday morning. But if you don't ask, can we meet another time, that will never take place. And you automatically miss the 4 o'clock soccer game. Enough said? Anyways, I'd like to suggest about planning a great year is get the soccer schedules on there, as I mentioned. But also, what are the conferences that you need to be going to? What are the major staff things that you need to be going to? What are those other things? As soon as they're known, get them on the calendar so that you can plan around them. You can reschedule some things that may have been on that position on the calendar before you knew the timing of these events. But the sooner that you get these things on your calendar, the sooner that you can arrive at an equilibrium around them. Arrive at a satisfactory scheduling time of them. Be proactive. Have your calendar with you all the time. Get everything in your life on your calendar so that you're not missing things because you forgot about them. Honor your family. Honor your loved ones. Honor your vacation. Honor your vocation. Honor your friendships by having them all be on your calendar.